All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they giving a back-to-back update on how things they be or how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this broadcast as it is hot. Okay, my wonderful people, the latest one with the buzz range, we say yes, coming straight from what the PM is giving us directly. He says breaking, there is a fighter jet the Nigerian terrorists used. Yes, the fighter jet that Nigerian terrorist states are currently using in the bombardment in former Imo State. But guess what? Those their ground forces are falling like flies. The Nigerian terrorists, that is the Nigerian army, are falling in the current battle for Biafra. Hundreds of the terrorists have fallen today. Go and verify. Yes, my people, that's why they hot anytime when you reach BRGIE side. Yes, we understand that within the hot, we say they actually shell on every area. Everybody they collect their own anywhere where it takes them. And that is the truth of the matter. One thing is sure, we are sure to actually achieve every single thing we want to achieve, and that these people are sure to collect their woto on a daily, anytime, any day. And that is what will keep happening, for the fact that these people have had the guts to come around to misbehave anytime, any day, is what to make you understand that people, as you also they are ready to do the necessary things that needs to be done at the point. And so we should be ready, no matter what is going on at the moment, no matter what is going on at this point. We should rest assured that everything will fall in place one way or another. And that's the truth of the matter. Everything will surely fall in place, and that is one thing we should have in mind concerning the whole situation at the moment. The woto these people will keep on collecting is on another level, and that is the truth of the matter. That is one thing I am sure at the moment that would surely take place. The woto is sure to actually take place, and whether they like it or not, it is something we are sure of that is going to happen. And that is one thing that we should guide ourselves with. That is one thing we should help ourselves with. We should be sure of whenever it comes to everything we are doing. We should just be sure of it, because that is the level, that is the energy we are giving back to back this 2024. And on that note, anything these people are sending against us, anything they are putting for us or putting against us, is something that we are ready to hang against. It's something we are ready to actually stand against. It is something that no matter what anybody tries to say against us, it is something we are going to stand against. My people, woto or nothing. That is the truth of the matter. Woto or nothing, because we have actually done our needful. We have begged these people, we have asked these people, we have told these people, see, these are the things that we are asking of you. Please do the needful things and let us go. Divide this country, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hapo anyị ka anyị bawa. No, but they've rejected. They've decided to find out a way they would use and fight us, use propaganda to use and pull us down. But they work. I don't know if they haven't come to that decision to understand that all these things they are doing is not working also. And if it's not working, it means that they've been wasting their bloody time. And that's the truth of the matter. They've actually been wasting their bloody time, and they'll keep on wasting it, because I do not understand how people that should be listening to what we are telling them have decided to do whatever it is they want to do on their own, without listening to what we want them to do. And that is why no matter what we are asked to do, no matter what these people are asking us to do or they are begging us to do, we are not going to hack into anything they are saying. The Yoruba nation people that try to mimic us or to follow in our footsteps have given up. They went to go and sign an alliance with their people, with people that are supposed to be their enemies. That is just to show how we are not ready to do the kind of things that those people are doing. We are steadfast. We are going even in international bodies, international ways, winning wars internationally, just to make sure that we have what we need to. We get what we need to. That is how determined we are to win this war, because it is a war, and we are ready to win it. Whatever it is these people have decided to say against us, fine and good, they should say it against us. Whatever they've decided to tell of course they've already tried. They had the guts to go and talk to Finland about a PM, saying that they should give him, and they rejected them full time, rejected everything they were saying. And of course, I'm sure they will be regretting their actions. But as they hot well now, so we go they give them straight to everybody we know, back to back to back, nothing more, nothing. He's doing that. Hey people, I just want you to know that it's not possible. None of it is even close to being possible, because he is working tirelessly. The amount of people they send against him, the amount of people that have wanted his arrest, even the time when they succeeded one way or another, they said there was a rumor that he was arrested and then he was released, and everything that comes up, it all ends up to be a lie. It all ends up to be false. It all ends up not happening, because this man is protected by the Finland government, and the Finland government is in support of everything he's doing. And I would like to tell you that even the Finland government would know they would not support anybody that would be causing unrest in another state, and they will not even let him stay in their country if they found out that, or if they know that this particular man, this is what he's doing. But they know the fight, they know the roots of every single thing, and so because of that, they are supporting him. This particular movement is not a movement that anyone can just wake up and do and go to a foreign state and stay. If you are that kind of person that you are doing that side of thing, be rest assured that the country would investigate you before allowing you to stay there, especially in a country like Finland. If a Finland country would investigate you to be sure that nothing of such is going on, or you're not causing any of such, that whatever you're doing is actually up to your right and is what you can rightfully do, which I am sure that they have done properly on him, and they have verified that this particular person is doing nothing, just like the Mazinam the Kano was doing absolutely nothing wrong but fighting for the movement. But of course, this particular thing is what they would use to sway people in Nigeria. They would use to sway Igbo people in Nigeria, make them think that he's the worst enemy of all, and say so many rubbish against him. I would even come up and say that since he's outside the country, he should come back. Mazinam the Kano, the few times he came back to Nigeria, the very first time he came back, they arrested him. That was the first thing they did. And you expect him or anybody fighting for their freedom to come back to Nigeria? It's not possible. If we have a history of letting people that are fighting for their nation be in the country and be safe and every other thing without getting arrested, then the possibility of them coming back or staying or being protected in their state is there. But then anytime that this set of people find themselves or get themselves in the country, they are arrested. Do you expect the PM, Simon Ekpa, not to learn from the previous things that has happened and decide to be in a state that would really, really protect him from anything that is going on? Of course, he has found that state, and that state or that country is Finland, and that is why he's with the Finnish government. And as well, it has ended up that the main president or the person in charge at this point has ended up to be a very close friend of his, close to his best friend. And they are all working towards everything that would make sure that the Biafra movement is something that actually works out at the end, and not just something that people would hear about and not know what is happening. But my people, what I am here to remind you of is that this movement is as real as anything should be. The movement that is being made by the PMBRGIE is one of the biggest and one of the most valued by the true Biafrans that know that the fight is real, and that if we stop fighting, the day we stop fighting is the day we start ending whatever it is we want for ourselves. And so this is what is expected of Biafrans, not to avoid, not to ignore, not to lay down or to forget whatever it is. You are expected to do the needful. Stand steadfast, be ready at any point in time, because you do not know what's next and what is going to happen next. And so you are expected to be strong, and do the needful. Every single thing. I don't believe there's anything you're passing through now that there's people in the past that fought for this particular freedom have not passed through, that did not pass through. There are those that went through the main civil war, and there was a war, a real war. And it so happened that at the end, since we are still in one Nigeria, you would call it the fact that we lost. But of course, we are going at it again, and we are going to win. We are hoping that the best would happen in our coming off and doing the needful things that we need to do. And so, my people, it is one of the important things that we need to do with anything that concerns Biafra movement. And so that is what it is. So yes, my people, this is what we'll come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.